How's it going? It's Mordechai here. I'm just out on the trails with my new Xero Prios in black and white, having a great time with them. It's my new barefoot shoe that I've been taking around town on the streets, on the trails, running, walking, working out in them, trying to put them through all the different tests. So I've had them for about 2 months now, using them very intensively as an all-day shoe, but also doing a variety of different workouts in them, from running to weight room, biking, things like that. And here's what I have to say about them. They are a typical barefoot shoe, very lightweight, maybe a little bit heavier than some of your other barefoot shoes, but still super lightweight. Got the very flexible feature, typical of a barefoot shoe, and the wide toe box, so your toes are nice and comfortable. So let's talk about them first as an all-day shoe. For wearing long hours, they're actually probably my favorite type of barefoot shoe. They tend to ventilate a bit better, so that's just a nice feature, because other barefoots I was having a problem where my feet would get very sweaty and they would smell, and I would slide around in them a little bit while running. So these actually have better airflow. Probably because they're a bit looser fitting. Other barefoots will be a little tighter to the foot, which has the advantage of when you're sprinting, you feel like you're wearing more of a sleek, barefoot shoe. These are a little bit more bulky, even though they are still a barefoot shoe and very minimalist. But they are a little bit looser to your foot, which allows you to wear them for longer hours, and they ventilate better. So I like wearing them all day. You feel the ground, which is, great thing you want in the outer sole. Very flat outer sole, not really deep lugs at all. Pretty decent traction, not amazing on slippery surfaces. So take that into account when you're doing some intense, bouldering or more hiking where you need more grip in the shoe. But they grip enough, they grip well, and they don't wear down. So far they haven't worn down very much at all. Xeros have a nice warranty, 5,000 mile warranty on these shoes, which is pretty cool. So so far they're pretty durable. And I'll just go through a few of the features of the shoe. One, laces, not a huge fan of, just because I think minimal shoes should have a bit more minimalistic laces. There's a little bit too much going on in my opinion. I like the pull cord system that I found in other barefoot shoes, but it's not a huge deal, but I would just prefer that. They do have this Huarache strap, which is typical of Xero shoes, which is modeled on the Huarache style running sandal. And basically it's cool. You can actually, as you pull the laces tighter, the straps get tighter and will adjust the shoe from the heel and the middle of the shoe as well. So it can fit around your foot tighter in different places. So that's kind of a nice feature. You can get an adjustment of how tight you want the shoe from different parts of the foot. So I like that feature, and that's unique. And there's also a nice reflective for night running and nighttime. There's silver on there, the night so you can, it's reflective at night. Let's see, I like running in them, except I actually prefer other barefoots for running sometimes. Now, when I run on the trails in them, they're actually very good for not causing my foot a lot of pain. You can run on these rocks and all kinds of different surfaces on the trail, and they're actually pretty good. They have a pretty still minimal outer sole, but there is an insole insert in here which you can take out if you want more of a ground feel. But they provide your foot with a good amount of protection, and that has been a problem for me with other barefoot shoes. So I do like the protection from the ground, yet you do have the ground sensitivity. Just for running, they feel like a little bit more bulky than other kinds of barefoots. I kind of like that sleek, ultra lightweight feel sometimes that I get in some other, more of a Vibram 5-finger or Vivo barefoot shoe. I feel like it's lacking a little bit of that, but all in all, it is much lighter and sleeker than a typical running shoe. So, and Xero, again, has models that are more specific to running, like the HFS. Is more of a running shoe that could be a bit sleeker and things like that. So if you're going for just running, there's other options. The Prio is the all-purpose shoe that is for, again, walking, hiking, running. It kind of does everything. You could find other more specific shoes in certain areas, but it does a great job and in all around. So I've been enjoying the Prios for that. The look is decent. It's kind of a bit, it's a little interesting with the Huarache straps here. So it's not my favorite style in the world, but it's passable. And I got more of the black and white, which I like. You can also get like neon green and blue and things like that. So if you're more into like bright colors, there are options for kind of the more funky colors. So there's a lot of different styles to choose from. And let's see, they pass as a workout shoe. I use them for CrossFit. They have good support, especially with the straps on the side. And all right, so just a few final things to say about the Prios. I usually wear size 11 shoe, and these I got a size 11 as well, but they do feel a little bit long. So I feel like they run a little bit big. My toe goes up to like more like there. So I don't know if I would size down to a 10.5, but they do feel a little bit long, and sometimes with barefoot shoes, you want them to actually be a little more snug to your foot. So take that into account. With some barefoot shoes, it's more comfortable to wear without socks. With the Prios so far, I've found that socks make them a bit more comfortable. With that barefoot, it's just a bit too much rubbing in the kind of collar area. And you can wear those as special barefoot socks that go on each toe. Or with regular socks too, they're also very comfortable. So just to sum it up, the Xero Prios, amazing all-purpose barefoot shoe. For a performance running shoe, I would maybe go with a more specialized shoe like Xero's HFS, or I'm a little more into like these kind of Vivo Barefoots for kind of more like pure running. But for the full day, I would say it's a very comfortable shoe for an active lifestyle that gives you the benefits of a barefoot shoe, where you really feel the ground, you walk with proper form, you run with proper form, you're able to be active with light shoes on your feet, and it's pretty cool. So here are the Xero Prios, and thanks a lot for checking out my review. You can check out my written review also on runrepeat.com, and you can click the links for more videos. Thanks a lot.